Hello, shooters, loaders, and casters. Welcome to the Friday night live stream for the Georgia Shooting Connection. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's had a great week. And we got almost a room full in here. We got CW, got Willie Bullet Man, Kyle Lusk, and the crazy Scotsman. Thanks, guys, for joining us tonight. All you folks in the side chat, we got what we hope is some pretty good topics to discuss tonight. Uh, There's Big Al. What's up, my brother? Good to see you out there. We'll go through the side chat here in a few minutes. Tacos and French fries. Now I'm hungry.
Mm.
All right, Kyle. How was your week?
My week was long, and I'm just glad I don't have to be at work tomorrow. I can sleep a little bit as long as she who must be obeyed allows me, and we can have a little fun. Maybe go to the lake, hang out, and kick back and relax. But yeah, the week was busy, and which is good, and it was stressful, which is not. But I'm hoping the weekend, and it started about 2 minutes ago. I can chill out. I can relax. I can do what I want to do. So I'm just thankful for everybody to be here. And let's hear what Brother Willie has to say.
Well, I'm just grateful to be here, and I have some Ken flew in from Colorado, so I'm going to be taking his butt shooting if my sister says it's okay to come out to her property, so I don't have to pay God's money to pay to go shooting. So that's all I'm doing. Just loading rounds for that. Have fun with him.
Thanks for being
Brian.
here, brother.
Oh, my pleasure, Mr. Jamie. Brian.
I'm going to be doing some more playing with that Paradox slug mold that I put that video up tonight on. That's going to be something. That's going to be something.
Yeah, that was interesting, that video.
That thing looks wicked.
Yeah, it's a lot like that slug I showed there in the beginning of the video on the little clip that I grabbed from Remington. Mm-hmm. I like that slug. I've used that for a lot of years, and they discontinued it. So when I saw the profile and nose of this one, I said, that's the one.
Is that going to be your future deer round?
Well, we're required to use slugs on state land here. I have private land, so I don't have to worry about that. We can use centerfire, but if I did, or if I do, yeah, that's what I'll be using. Yep.
Yeah, I can imagine that'll put a big wallop on a deer.
And if y'all haven't watched that video, y'all need to, because it convinced me to go buy another mold.
I convinced myself because I did it too.
Yeah, that's bad when your videos are selling you. So, but there again, we need to believe in what we're doing. So yeah.
Well, I wanted it for a while, and Kyle and I even talked about it months ago, and I missed out on it. Somebody bought it. There was no more up. It's not the Savarog. It's a different company, so they're not on there as common. But I went and looked just because I had the video was fresh in my mind, and lo and behold, there they were, and I grabbed one. So good.
Very cool. Big Al, you're going to love that scope. I like mine. Scotsman, what's going on, my brother?
What's going on, guys? Good to be here. Glad it's Friday. It's been a long week, but pretty decent for the most part. I got some reloading stuff done, so it's a good week.
Absolutely. What'd you get loaded?
I didn't get anything loaded, but I worked on finishing up some trimming, some 223 cases, deburn, and all that stuff. So they're ready to be primed and loaded up. So hopefully this coming week, I'll get some loaded up, do some test rounds, and get rolling with that.
Man, I know that feeling. That is such a tedious chore.
It is indeed a tedious chore.
It is a tedious chore. I got one of those big old jars that cheese puffs come in, and it's at least 3/4 full that I got to go through. Then I got another big plastic bin over there of them I got to go through.
I still have about 5 boxes of brass, mixed brass, that was sent to me to go through. I'm not kidding. I've probably got, I'm going to say, a solid 2 days of brass sorting to do. And I just haven't got the time to do it yet.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. The Mama German Shepherd has to be played with, or else she won't leave me alone. I'll run her around for a little bit. She'll get tired. She'll just sit by the pool. And, that's what she's doing now. She'll just sit by the pool and chillax. Okay, I'm here.
CW, did you see Bulldog's comment?
I'm trying to read through them here. No, I don't think I did.
Let me see if I'm finding it.
Wondering. Okay, you can do it.
10-4, Mr. Pollard. I got that handled.
Yes, I do have enough molds, enough wads. I bought 200, and then I bought 200 more. And then when I bought the second pin, he offered me a special with some wads, some more wads, and some of the stump wads. So I got those coming too.
So do you want them wadded or not wadded?
No, save your wads. Just the slugs. I'll do the same
Right.
for you.
I was thinking I could send him more slugs if I don't have wads on them.
Right. Yeah, I don't.
Which would be 18
wads
pounds.
because I'm good. And I'll do the same thing once I get some cast. I'll send them back your way so you can try these.
I've still got another one in the back of the car to go to you for a bunch of lead.
Whatever. I ain't going nowhere.
I guess I got to quit being lazy and go to the post office on a Saturday. I don't know. The one that's an eighth of a mile from my house is not open on the weekends, but they close at 4:30. And if I get caught in traffic on the way home, yep, done deal.
CW, you're not going to see a package till next year.
Shut up.
It'll ride in the back seat of his truck for 5 months, and he'll look back. Oh, I got a package back there.
I tell you what, just come to Georgia and I'll hand it to you, just like I did Willie.
With certain expletives. Okay. Yeah.
Big Al, you're gonna have to let me know how you like that scope, my friend.
He says I think he's going to love it, and if he does, he's going to buy him another one.
I'm sure he will.
Big Al, let's talk about that for a minute. I don't know how many of you guys saw it. West Desert Shooter put out a video this week. I think it was this week. I saw it this week. I don't really know when he put it out. He was saying how he prefers a 4-16 by 44 over a 6 by 24.
24. Yeah, I saw it too. I didn't watch it yet.
I haven't seen that one. I
think it's new.
I may
Yeah, I
be
saw the link for it.
unsubscribed from him too.
I haven't watched it, but I saw it pop up right when I was watching yours. There's Mario. Come on my lawn.
I've done something to put myself in YouTube jail. I've been unsubscribed from a lot of people, and I'm finding out on other social media platforms that they have videos up and this, that, and the other. I'm like, oh, I didn't see it because I don't have TV. I'm on YouTube all the time. You know, would you stop? Goodness. I don't have television. I rely on YouTube, you know, Netflix, Amazon Prime, whatever. I do have entertainment. If I run out of entertainment, I can always use her. But I've noticed I haven't seen a lot of videos out of a lot of people. And I noticed today that I was unsubscribed to the previous person we were talking about before we went live.
So
whatever.
We want to welcome Mario in. What's up, brother? As Alan B. Pro has declared the sexiest man on YouTube. So, okay.
I think Alan's smoking, man. I mean, you have the best beard on YouTube. So how are you not the sexiest man on YouTube? 'Cause you have the best beard.
Boy, that's a far stretch, bro. Opinions on the Burris MTAC 1 through 4 by 24 millimeter. Burris used to be a budget line of scopes, and I don't think they are anymore. They're pretty much top line, top
Yeah,
shelf.
they've improved their glass and their turrets and everything else. They've gone from being sold at Walmart to now being sold at gun stores and add $100 to them because they did add $100 worth of quality to them.
Well, both Burris and Bushnell were bought out a while back. I forget by who, and they did a lot of changes.
They're actually really good scopes right now. But what? You're beating me to
Yeah,
death.
G23. I think you could do worse than that. I'm assuming this is AR-15 scope, and Daniel's stirring up the pot. So let's see if we can help somebody. Jason Stewart just got an RCBS Tro Prim 2 this evening. Broke it already. Replacement part is sold out everywhere. I'll call customer service Monday. Jason, do us a favor and let us know if they take care of you, brother.
So Mario's got a question out there about small Magnum primers. Dude, you can use those as regular small pistol primers. You'll just have to adjust your charge just a hair. Just a hair. I mean, literally, it's not a lot. You can use them for 9mm or whatever. It's not going to make a difference. You just got to adjust that charge just a little bit so you don't get any overpressure or anything like that. Other than that, you're good to go.
What caliber?
What's your two favorite colors?
He was asking what he could use them for. You can use them
but if he's going to try them in like 32 auto or something, he may very well have problems because they're thicker cups and they don't dent as easy. So if it's an older gun or a weaker caliber, he may have problems. It will fit, it will work, but you may not be able to get him to go off reliably because of that thicker cup.
Hang on, guys. Hang on. Rigby, my favorite colors are blue and green. Just to let you know, sweetie pie. I heard her ask.
She's bringing.
I've mixed. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jimmy.
She's bringing me an assignment.
I've mixed Magnum primers on accident with other things and never had a problem.
Yeah, they're just a little more volume of fire, a little hotter spark, but they're generally fine. You just got to modify your powder charge a tiny bit. But the only time you would have problems would be with some of the real small calibers. 25 ACP, it's not a popular one, but people do load it. 32, maybe 380. Some of the guns, even 9mm. Some of the guns, the striker fired aren't going to be a problem, obviously. But that's the only time you might have a problem is that thicker cup. It may cause some failed fires.
Well, there you go, G23. Sergeant Bulldog's got one on his AR-10. So, yeah.
Yeah, Paul Loud was out there saying about the HD scopes. Their HD line is pretty good. Like I said, they were bought out a while back now. It's been probably at least 3 or 4 years, maybe even longer. I mean, their quality jumped pretty high after that.
Okay, so GGW was saying 357 Magnum. Is he the one talking about the?
No, that was Mario asked the question about the primers.
I'm sorry, GGW. I'm lost, man. Y'all blowing me up over here. I can't keep up.
Where's our Chico when we need him?
Battle being said, he's got to mostly do 40, so.
Well, he'll be fine. Yep.
Yeah.
Now, y'all saw me hopping up and down and everything a minute ago, right? Ever since we started, this is why. She's laying in the door to the back porch, wanting to go to bed. I'm just trying to get her tired.
I'll catch up in just a second, but G. Pishner, let us know next week how you like that thing, or in a couple of weeks when you had time to play with it for a little bit.
Yeah. Shotgun reloading's it's different than anything else. Let me go ahead and tell you, sir, you're going to have to be really careful and pay attention because things can get real bad real quick in a shotgun. But as long as you stick
Andy,
to published data, you'll be all right.
sorry. Andy, I'm trying to save all the 380s I find for you, buddy.
Yes, and
Who
so
was that?
y'all fill Andy's mailbox up with 380 brass.
I was gonna say, Andy, if I dig any out from the boxes and stuff I got to sort through, I'll gladly send it your way.
I'll look in the corner of my basement and see how many I can find. I was blessed with somebody sending me some, and it was a joke. But I actually reload 380 now. But any of them I can find in the basement, I'll send them to you.
Hi, Uncle John.
So Reloader 762, let us know what kind of M&P mold you got.
You're gonna like it.
Yeah, I've loved the ones I got. Mr. Jamie's talking about ordering my mold. The hollow point mold I just picked up.
You're hollow point rich now. Which one?
Only one hollow point.
I thought you had two.
No, only one right now. No, just
Well,
one. I can't afford any more.
Work on that. Gotta work on that.
I'm trying to get rid of some of my iron molds on eBay right now so I can buy some more.
I just got another new mold today. I forgot to mention.
What'd you get?
It's just new because I had it and I lent it out to somebody. I don't know who, and it's gone. I have a single cavity. It's a Lyman 420, 454, 424.
That's
And my buddy sent me one. He picked up two of them in a pawn shop somewhere down south in Virginia. And he sent me one. I got it today. So
And
I'll try that
what
out.
bullet is that?
It's a Keith style 255 grain, 45 for the 45 long Colt.
nice.
Now, I know I'm probably going to make you guys cringe, but I had a big old jar of 44 mag semi-water Keith style bullets. They're going right in my pot. I don't have a 44.
You dirty dog.
And they're beautiful. I mean, they are beautiful.
Well, hey, that's fine. I kept you held up on a package for a while. I guess I deserve.
Well, I got a big old jar of 44 Magnum hollow points I'm going to be sending to somebody. Hey, there's Jeremy Gunslinger.
Well, you said you was going to put them in the pot.
No. Those are solid lead, Keith style. I have jacketed hollow points that I can't use.
Oh, from all that stuff you got?
Yeah. I thought they were 45s, and they're not.
See what Scott wrote there? I do.
Daniel, no, it wasn't that bad. I actually stopped by Cabela's today because traffic was terrible. And I figured if I wasn't going anywhere, I might as well get off. And they had some primers, but none that I needed, and they were
Ouch.
$44.99, I think, for 1,000.
Oh, that's good. Shit,
I
I would have jumped on
I
that.
almost bought some, but I didn't need what they had.
I would have bought them no matter what.
Almost bought a brick. No, dude, I've got plenty of large pistol and large rifle.
Don't say plenty, because we all said we had plenty, and then this crap happened.
Check my messages. Yeah, my phone's in the house. Why did thoughts of an old soldier? Did Angel call you?
See, here's the thing. So, the prices are going through the roof, and they're doing it on purpose. Not obviously to make more money from them, which obviously they are, but it's not the point. The point is to deter you from purchasing them because they are in such short supply. They're going to be in short supply for a long time. It's not going to come back anytime fast. So unless you really, really need to buy them, I'd walk away from them.
And
You know,
I did. I didn't.
I
need
hate
them.
to say the words that I have enough, but I have enough to get by. And you know that's kind of where you got to kind of look at it for this time, for the time being that we're in right now. I've seen this over the years a few times. This is by far obviously the worst one, but it's not going to get better if we keep falling into the hole and just constantly buying no matter what the price is.
Right. Yeah.
If you don't need it, walk away from it.
That's why I didn't buy them, because I didn't need them.
But at that price, it's stupid not to grab them.
Well, maybe for you in California it is, but
Yeah, it just depends where you're at. Because out here, that's insanely high.
Oh, not to me.
that's stupid high. And if I don't need them, I'm not getting them, and I don't need them. I got plenty. And I see what Scotsman's saying. You can never have plenty, but I think about 3,000 of each is enough. You know. So I mean,
Well, see, here's the thing. So, like I said, this isn't going away anytime soon. You know, what was it, about 3-4 months ago is when Federal came out and said, you know, we're backlogged by at least a year.
Yeah.
We're looking probably at least 2 to 3 years before this comes back to anything close to normal.
I figure it'll be I hate to talk politics because we don't talk politics on here, but I think it's going to be about a week
really
after the 2022 elections.
This really has nothing to do with politics. This is all right now where it's at is simply all the primers that are out there, and majority of your 5.56, all of that is all set up for military contracts. That's where it's all going right now.
Right.
And that's where all the orders are. Once they fulfill those orders, then they can start fulfilling other orders. But you got to remember, the military comes first. Then they got to make their own ammo to sell their own ammo. And then whatever primers are left over are what gets sent out to stores to sell the primers.
Well, I
we
dig it.
It's a work in progress, and it's going to be at least probably 2 years or so before this comes back to anything close to normal. So unless you really, really have to have them, just walk away from them.
Mr. Stewart, I say yes.
Can we take about 14 seconds to congratulate Thoughts of an Old Soldier on his house getting delivered today and set up?
I saw all his videos. Yeah.
Congrats, Lee. Congrats.
So
Yeah,
so now they're going to need a day or two to get everything handled up, and then they can move back into a home instead of in that camper. But hey, look at it this way: you got a camper, you can go on vacation and stuff like that in.
Can I answer Jason's question?
Sure.
So Jason, if I was you, man, I keep mine all together, dude. I utilize inline fabrication mounts, and I use the quick change mounts. So I have all my stuff set up to where I can switch it out and set it up to work on guns if I need to work on guns by switching out the mount, having my vise there, having whatever I need on the same bench. It's all about how you organize, and that's really what it comes down to. You know, I haven't done a video on it yet, but I have. About 4 or 5 months back, I bought a big toolbox. I'll never need another one in my life. That's why I bought it. And I did it on purpose so I could break it down to tools, reloading supplies, as far as parts and pieces for like the Dillon and all the rest of it, and then gun parts as far as building firearms, stuff like that. So all of it's broken down. But all together, it's right by the bench, and I can change out the bench as quick as I need to and start working on other stuff. So I would say try and keep it all together if you can. The biggest thing when it comes to your reloading stuff is just keeping your primers and powder, all that kind of separate from each other and in a dry spot. That's about it for me.
I keep my stuff separate. All my main tools my gunsmith tools are in the room, and I will take them into my garage where I'm away from my powder, primers, presses, and all that. If I'm doing any acro glassing or stuff like that, then I might come into the table. I got the computer on right now where I want something to be super clean, but I keep mine separate, just how I am. I don't like mixing
I don't
any
do
crap.
anything specialized like that. I just put together ARs and shit. So I'm not anything specialized.
Well, no, my vise is out in my garage. I mean, I'm not going to drag my vise in here and mount it on my reloading table, and
Yeah, no, I hear you. But that's why I use the inline mounts, because I can switch stuff out real quick.
my vise is too damn heavy to bring in and swap out.
I hear you. I just have a basic 6-inch vise, man. I don't have anything crazy.
I've got 3 presses mounted to my reloading bench right now. There's 3 powder measures and 4 scales and a whole bunch of crap. I mean, that's what you run into is your reloading bench becomes a bench load of crap. And I hope nobody falls into that area. And I got a big enough reloading bench. I could put 6 presses here. There's 3 right here now. I would say consolidate everything. That way you can keep the mess in the same room. Because you're going to make a mess. I mean, you have no other choice because you're going to make mistakes and stuff like that.
Yeah, I just don't have room. I got 4 presses right next to me on my table. I have no more room to be bragging the stuff. And then I'd have to take the computer down, all that stuff to get onto this table. So I just don't have the room for it anymore in here. And plus, wife would freak the hell out, I got crap all over the place, even worse than I got now.
I went ahead and bit the bullet, and I've got one hell of a reloading bench. It took 5 people to get it in the house. It's solid steel, 1/4-inch steel plate. I was going to go with making my own, like Scotsman was talking about, the quick change plates and all that stuff. I just use vice grips. I mean, it works great.
So I want to talk about William Ganley's question here. I do not have any molds without lube grooves, but the thought of it excites me. I think that would be the way to go. When you think about it, factory ammo with copper jackets they don't have lube grooves in.
Yeah, technically you shouldn't have a problem with it.
I love the slick side molds. I got 4 of them now, and I love the hell out of them.
Slick sides are nice. The one thing I like about a grooved bullet is it gives you a baseline to kind of look for when you start to try and set up a round. So when you start to seat that bullet, it gives you kind of a base to look for. That's one thing I like.
If you're powder coating it, why do you need a lube groove?
I'm not saying it as a lube group though. I'm saying it as a baseline for when you're seeking your bullet. It gives you that baseline.
Oh, okay. All right, I got you.
You don't necessarily need it by any means of the matter, but it's kind of nice to have that baseline, especially if you're new to reloading.
No, Idaho, and thank you for joining us, but he is not missing a workbench because mine are more heavy duty than the ones that Peter built.
Andy, that sounds like a really cool vice, man. Yeah, Big Al, do a video of your reloading room.
Yeah, Al did a great job from what I've seen. He's done everything top notch.
Yeah, I haven't seen it totally completed, but I saw it in the progress, and I was like, man, that's nice.
Mm-hmm. I'll tell you what, I bought an old kitchen table off OfferUp for $25. A 7-foot kitchen table, and I mounted everything to the damn thing. you know, and it's a mess. I mean, it is a mess, but it works. $25, not too much money.
25 baloney.
But I like the slick-sided molds. I've really fallen in love with them. I mean, hell, I could break the sprue and barely turn it, and I don't even have to open the mold and they'll fall out. That's what's nice about them. I mean, they're just super cool.
I love the fact that my reloading bench is so heavy that it doesn't wobble no matter what I'm doing on it. I'm sizing bullets down 4 thousandths. It won't wobble.
So Jason's concerned about going up and down stairs in the coming years. You just need an elevator. Put an elevator in.
Get you one of them Biden escalators. You just sit on it and ride.
Oh, you guys being mean.
I was trying to be mean. I was trying to be helpful.
I'm being helpful. Yes, exactly. Yes, we're here to help.
Mr. Pollard, you're going to love it, dude. Love the hell out of mine. M&P and Accurate are top-notch in my books now.
Jamie, we might have to go to Robinson County, North Carolina.
So it looks like it.
So next time I'm down at Daniel's, I'll make a video of his reloading bench and his setup because I think it's something y'all need to see. It's impressive to say the least. Let me put it that way.
But Paul, I'm planning on building me a new bench, and Scotsman, I'd love to see that before I start. I have one inline mount, and I've got 2 presses set up to go on it. That stuff can get pretty expensive pretty quick, and yeah, I'd like to see that.
That's kind of why I went the way that I did. It was solid steel, and I was going to build quick mounts and all that stuff because I've got the total ability, plasma cutters and steel and stuff like that. I just found that a couple pair of vice grips, it ain't going nowhere. So I never did it.
Okay, Big Al, let us answer that question. The grooveless molds are NOE makes some, M&P makes some, and Arsenal molds make some, and I'm sure there's others out there. So what you're looking at, you just don't have a lube groove on the bullets, and it's some people call it a slick sided, and let me back up and show Warsaw's. Warsaw's not feeling good, y'all. Keep him in your prayers. Hurt his back at work, and I have a 75 CZ75B, and I'd be interested in that. Hold on a minute, Willie.
Willie, you're muted, brother.
Thank you, Scotsman. All right, come over here, and this one goes down. There you go. No lube grooves, completely slick, and they fall right out. I got 9 mil like this. This is a 45, and this is the 250 grain 300 blackout monster. I'm gonna be shooting with my nephew. I'll let him blow my gun up. Not.
Yeah, no bad, no.
No.
Yeah, if you guys have any kind of CZ and you pick one up and it's got a plastic guide rod, and that pretty much goes for any firearm. If it's got a plastic guide rod, that's the first thing I change. Put your stainless steel one in there, or one that has one of the slip coatings on them, but you want that stainless rod in there.
Did CZ come out with one with a plastic?
Most of them are plastic.
Wow.
And not just CZ. Almost everybody's is.
Yeah. Most
Not
of them
my
are plastic.
SIG. Not my
they-
SIG, baby.
they-
Oh,
They cheap out
Bill
on
Rod.
them. A lot of your SIGs have them.
My SIG 220 didn't. Of course, that's 25. I'm 28 years old, so
Just on the side. And
Yeah, all your newer ones are all plastic. They cheap out big time.
oh yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, it's one of the first things I always replace, and it doesn't matter what gun it is. That's just a necessity right there for me. Just makes everything better.
Big Al, if you have a 45, I'll be my pleasure to mail you a bunch of these and 9. Just let me know. You got my address. You got my phone number. Text me if you want them. They'll be yours, buddy. Hell, I'll even send you my mold to use if you want.
So James Vestige is here. We can start now. And since I said that, I'm going to scroll all the way back up to the top and call out some names. So if you don't hear me call your name, we're starting at 8:16. So some of you guys have been on here for a minute. We got GGW Reloading, Uncle John, Andy 79Z28, Paul Loud, Mario Mosen, Reloader 762, OCD Outdoors, Sergeant Bulldog, Idaho Rogers, USMC, the Crazy Scotsman is on the panel. Paul Loud again, Big Al, Insight Freedom is out there on the road. Be careful. Keep your head on a swivel. James Pollard, K24, what's happening? Broke Loader, what's up? Fuzz, T4K. Big Al, Thoughts of an Old Soldier. G23, what's happening, my brother? Jason Stewart. Jeremy Gunslinger. He had to go take a nap. He's got to go in at 11. There's Idaho again. Chris 338. What's happening, brother? Remind me to talk about 3840. G. Pishner won't know who loads for 3840. Floyd Hicks. Let's see. Reloader 762. Warsaw Patriot. Broke Loader again. William Ganley. GGW Reloading. That was the first one. There's AR Gun 1776. What's happening, man?
typical Friday night. Come on in, children. Come on in.
Jason Stewart again. James Pollard. I know I'm repeating. That's okay. Yeah, I'll be interested to see those pictures, Jason. Paul. I'm sorry. Y'all going by too fast. There's 67 Rebel SST AMC. Kyle Lusk is in the room. Kyr, just some guy. Somebody else was on here earlier. Let's see. I can't find them. I'm going back and forth now. There's Uncle John. Fuzzy Fork 8. Warsaw Patriot again.
So I got a message from Daniel, and I just sent it to you. So for anyone, and I know this is a subject that you want to bring up here, Jamie, so it kind of falls right in place. But if you're out there and you're looking to start getting the reloading, and I know Jamie has a question for all of us about would we have done anything different. But before we get there, Jamie, you have a picture of Daniel's bench.
I'll be working on that. So, topic number 1 for the evening if you guys were all just starting to get into reloading, what would you do different?
Does that involve casting or just reloading?
All that.
Well, I'll start off. I'll be the first one. When I first started off, I would never replace my rock chucker, never get rid of it. But really getting into stuff, I had a choice of, do I buy my Lee Loadmaster or do I buy a Dillon 550? And I cheaped out for the Loadmaster, and I wish I never did. Even though there's nothing, I love my Loadmaster, even though it had to get fixed twice, but I love it. But I would have been more money ahead buying the 550 right off the bat, in my eyes.
If we're not talking about casting, I would go with a Dillon 550. First of all, that was my first press I ever bought. I just went ahead and jumped in, head deep, and I've not been disappointed with it at all. Component changes are a little bit expensive and stuff like that. Excuse me, I'm talking. But she runs flawless, and I can load anything on it except for 50 BMG, which I don't have one, sadly enough.
You have two Loadmasters.
I do have two Loadmasters. I've got two 4-hole turret presses. I'm press poor, man. I got tired of changing stuff out, and I bought the tool heads for every caliber and all that stuff. I've got one for large primers, one for small primers. I load 300 blackout and 223 on one. I can load 9mm and 40 on another, and I still load 308, 270, 30-06, 30-30, just 35 Remington, just keep on going. It's just, if what you shoot a lot, have a dedicated press for it. If it's nothing but small primers, have one dedicated press for it and have 2 turret heads or 3 turret heads or whatever. Set it and forget it. I wish I would have learned that.
Well, I'm a firm believer in you should start on a single stage. You don't build a house from the roof. You don't ride a motorcycle before you ride a tricycle. You got to start somewhere, and you got to learn the fundamentals. And a single stage is something you will always need, period.
I was going to reach down and grab mine, but you made the point. It's not mounted
Not a
at the
waste of
bench
money
right
at all.
now, but yes, you do need one.
You always will have a use for it.
I see. I'm probably going to be the odd one in the room, and I think CW is probably going to go the same way too. So 2 of us would probably be the odd ones in the room. I wouldn't change nothing, and the reason I wouldn't change nothing, honestly, is because the way I got into reloading was basically through YouTube and through making some great friends, and y'all got me hooked on it. Starting with C-Max Arms. And you all know who C-Max was, and if you don't, go back and check his videos. But C-Max, I spent many times on the phone with him, hours on the phone, discussing reload, and he got me to make the leap. And I started out with a Lee classic turret press, and just went from there. And I literally, just after almost 6 years of reloading, just bought a single stage press about 3 or 4 months ago, 5 months ago.
Has it been that long?
It's been a while, yeah. It's got to be 6 months now.
Well, no,
it's got to be at least
years. I know it's been a minute, but I didn't think it'd been that long. Oh my goodness, years are like weeks.
As far as when we last see Max, it's been like 3 or 4.
I didn't think you started reloading that far back. No.
Oh yeah, man. I started back. Yeah, it's been close to. Yeah, it's a good solid 5 years at least.
Wow.
Yeah, and I've learned so much from all of you guys. And Jamie will tell you, dude, if I got a problem, I'll call him or I'll call Willie or any of you guys. Say, hey, all right, I'm a dumbass. What did I do wrong? What did I forget? What did I screw up? And it happens. We
Yeah.
all.
Everybody's got a wall of shame. I tend to keep them.
I keep every one of them. I got a whole box full of them. But you're gonna have problems. You're gonna forget something at some point in time.
Yep. And if you messed
so,
up,
we got Papa Lass out there and a bunch of others, and I've spent many hours on the phone with a bunch of you guys, discussing stuff and figuring things out.
The important thing is follow published data, and if you think you messed up, don't shoot it.
But, I mean, the whole point is I wouldn't change anything, honestly. And if for anyone out there is considering it that hasn't jumped in yet, prices are starting to come back down on presses. So if you are considering it, jump out there and jump into it.
Yeah. Come on in. The water's fine.
But like CW said, if you are considering it, I would recommend starting in a single stage or elite classic turret, something that is simple to use, not a full progressive. I mean, you can start with full progressive. Chico's a prime example. It works. You can do it. There's a bigger learning curve to it, though. That's the thing. There's a bigger learning curve.
I've jumped right in with a 550, and I was like, wait a minute. And it took me a minute to get comfortable with it. But then you can start banging out ammo. But right now, components are so hard to find that I wouldn't make that jump. I would get a Lee 4-hole turret press and see if it's right for you before I spent the extra money to get a mass production 650 or something like that. That would be my recommendation. Am I ashamed or disappointed in the way that I started? No. Do I have a lot of presses? Yes. And every one of them has their purpose, but it's to save me time.
I think everyone should have a rock chucker, personally. I think that there's nothing wrong with the Lee singles. Was it the Lee cast or single stage cast, whatever it's called? They're single press. I've had them all. I had the little C. I've had the Lee other one, but the rock chucker I keep going back to if I want to do long precision rifle rounds. I only use a single stage.
I've got progressive presses that I use in single stage format just for that purpose, for my 308s, 30-06, 270, and stuff like that, because I want everything to be exact. So you do need a single stage.
Mm-hmm. But my biggest regret was, I hate to say it, buying the Loadmaster. I should have bought the 550 and I would have been done. I don't need all these presses, not at all. I lucked out on the 450, and now I basically have a 550 in my mind.
And honestly, I would say don't regret anything. Honestly.
Oh no, I've enjoyed everything I got. It's just financially, it would have been better for me if I would have spent the extra $150 and bought the 550 now. I would, because I wouldn't have to be buying that.
But you can always turn around and sell those on to a new reloader.
Oh, so, I usually hand them to them normally.
You have options there. Because there's a lot of people out there trying to rate new reloaders right now. So you could be one of the guys that's, hey, it costs this much. I'm selling it for this much. Keep it on the level instead of trying to rake people.
I sent Jamie 2 rock chuckers. Only one of them got there, so hopefully the other one's finally going to get there. Hopefully soon.
Yeah, and that's the thing, though. It's we all help each other out, and that's what we do. But that's that's what I'm saying. Don't really regret anything, because I regret nothing, honestly. I mean, I passed one of my presses on to someone else to get them started. how we've all sent, I don't know, Jamie, how many presses have we sent out in the last probably 3 years? Between me, you, Chico, and a bunch of others, we sent what? At least 24 presses,
And
probably.
including Willie, yeah, probably.
There's been
I
a
can
few.
sit here and count 6 real quick. So
Yeah, we sent a ton of presses out to get people started. So I mean, I wouldn't regret anything. We all just stick together and do what we have to do, and that's just how it should be.
Mm-hmm.
And to answer thoughts of an old soldier's question, we were actually talking about that before we went live. That was violent what happened to him. And he thought it was military surplus ammunition. And that gun exploded and really messed him up. I mean, the gun exploded. It's 50 cal. He had shot, I think, 3 rounds. He had 5. He shot 3 at a fire hydrant, and on the 4th one, the gun just exploded, and it broke his nose. He should be dead. God was looking out for this gentleman. According to his body size, he should need 6 units of blood to survive. When the helicopter landed at the hospital, they gave him 5. So I don't know what his heart was pumping, but he's still alive. And that was, yeah, if y'all haven't seen that video, go to Kentucky Ballistics channel. It's a 20-minute video watching it happen, or him going, it's post. It happened on April the 9th. He put this video out here just recently. So he's out of the hospital and everything, but he is still jacked up. And oh my goodness, he's lucky he's not dead.
That's true, Idaho. Trust no ammo unless you loaded it yourself.
Hey, well, that's what he said in the video. This was not a reload. I thought this was factory ammunition. And oh my God, the way that gun went off! Oh my Lord,
That's the problem is you can't always think it is a factory loaded round. You know, there's people out there robbing Peter to pay Paul and putting shit together, not knowing what they're doing.
It hurt me to watch that video. Have you seen it, Willie?
Yes, I seen it.
Woo.
Echo the Bunny Man sent it to me.
And one good thing that I can say is if his dad wasn't his cameraman, he would not be alive. Because they met the ambulance halfway that went to the hospital and got him patched up to stop the bleeding, and then they sent him air flighted him to a different hospital to get fixed.
Yeah, and he did the whole trip with his thumb in his hole that was in his body.
Yeah. He had his shirt with his thumb in his neck, and I was like, oh my goodness. But yeah, that's how stupid stuff can get, and it can get that way in a real quick hurry.
So 67 Rebel said he got an All-American 8 and too much slop. He doesn't trust it. I would get a hold of Lyman, man. I've had 0 issues with mine. There's no slop in it whatsoever. I have multiple turret heads. I've had 0 issues with it. And I know many other people that have them too, and I've had no problems with them. So I'd get a hold of Lyman and let them know, hey, it's got an issue, and send it back.
I have 6.5 thousandths of flex or movement in my Lyman 8. I just put a shim under the back when I size big stuff. I don't worry about it for pistols.
And Rebel, if you still want that PID, get a hold of me, buddy. I've been waiting for your phone call.
And Andy, I just fill them full of lead and put them up. Then nothing can get in them. God, I need glasses. Jesus.
That's one thing I'm very lucky in California. I don't have to worry about keeping them full of lead or wiping them all down with oil. And I've been very lucky in that aspect.
Vanderbilt's a fine hospital. They just don't have much of a football team.
Good old Vandy. But they always seem to be a problem for our Bulldogs. Those of y'all that are not from the SEC would not understand.
You really wouldn't. It just means more.
I didn't get it, Rebel.
Now I don't know what a slap round is.
There
It's
it
an
is.
armor-piercing incendiary. I forget what it stands for, but they are not practice rounds.
Yeah, Kyra, that's an awful nice first press, buddy. Congratulations on that. That's nice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I like the look of that press too.
Yeah, and remember this, and we say this about multiple things, but it's a mechanical device. There's gonna be an issue somewhere along the line.
Right.
You
It was
just
made,
may be
it was made by a
unlucky
human.
sod.
There's going to be a flaw, you know.
You may just be the unlucky sod that gets it. So, unfortunately, it's your luck, and that's what you get. But again, these companies are real good. All of them have lifetime warranties, limited lifetime warranties, and they all take care of them.
Just give me a second. Rebel, I don't charge our friends for making PIDs. You just buy the parts, have it sent to my house, you pay the shipping to you, and that's it. I don't charge to build them because we're family. Now on eBay, I'll charge them.
I'll tell you guys, Willie does a nice job. So
Willie does good work. I can fire mine up right now.
I haven't set mine up yet, but I will be here probably in the next couple of weeks. I got to do a little bit more organization, but once I get things kind of settled, I'll be firing it up, and I'll be getting a hold of Willie and setting it up with Willie on the phone and getting it all fired up.
Clemson seems to be a huge problem for the SEC. Well, and hey, G23, let me give you a little bit of insight. Trevor Lawrence actually went to the same high school that I did, and he went to school with my son. And my son told me he was the nicest person in the whole school. Nobody messed, he would keep everybody away from him. My son's kind of a computer guy. Now, I'm not saying he's a geek or anything like that, but that was his thing. And he said, man, this senior, Trevor Lawrence, he's just really nice, and he plays football. He's the quarterback. And guess what? Last night, he became a multi-millionaire.
I'll kind of piggyback on what Willie was talking about. You guys, if you're out there and you need something, whether it be bullets, if you want to borrow a mold, whatever, we all stick together, and especially in times like these that we're in right now, it's not going to get better anytime soon. So we all sit together. You guys need something, reach out, say, hey, this is what I'm looking for. This is what I need. It's, we'll help you out one way or another. If we can, we will. And,
Well,
we all stick together.
Can I do kind of a mail call right quick? I was going to make a video on it.
Then I got one too.
I was going to make a video on it. Georgia boy sent me a package, and the note said, this mold belongs to James Pollard. It's a double alt buck mold. He said, cast you up some and send it to this person. He's next on the list. I'm like, well, that was really cool of y'all. I appreciate that. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to cast up a bunch of slugs. I might use different tips and everything because I haven't played with the other tip, the one that doesn't use the what's the press in wad? CW?
Yeah, it's just a cone.
Yeah, I haven't used that one yet. So I'll probably cast up some of those, and I'll send you some of those. I've got plenty of the other ones cast up. but I'm gonna cast up a bunch. I've got number 4 buck, but this is double alt buck, and he said, "Cast you up some, send it on to this next guy." Okay, I'm not gonna tell the next guy who it is.
But it's going to take a half a year to get to you.
Shut your mouth.
Y'all can ask anybody. Don't ask to borrow any of my molds because I don't send mine out. Right, Kyle?
No, he doesn't send this out at all.
You just deliver them.
He actually drops them off.
The only person I'll send the mold to is the panel and Big Al. If he wants to use one of my molds, I have no problem sending Big Al my mold.
I got to cast up a few more of them, Jamie. I was going to do it tomorrow morning before I started because buckshot and slugs, it doesn't matter. They don't have to be wrinkle free, but man, I'm having a hard time getting
well, I'll take it one step further, Willie. I mean, the guys out there in the side chat, most of them we all know. So, you know, I don't mind helping someone out there in the side chat, honestly.
Oh, I'll send them bullets. I just won't send them molds.
If it's like one of my higher end molds, yeah, I'll probably just send you bullets. But you know, if you want a lower end mold, I'll send you whatever. I don't care. But yeah,
but it's great that we still have a good enough community where we'll send each other bullets or we'll stop by.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like I said, we all
and somebody will leave a mold here. You know, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, we all stick together, man. That's what we
last year.
Do,
I went through 300 pounds of lead I mailed out, and it cost me almost $200 mailing everything out to people, and I didn't ask a dime.
Oh my goodness, Shadow Smith, where do you live?
That's a new name. I don't remember seeing you.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one before.
Welcome on in. Welcome on in.
We hope you're enjoying the live stream.
And if you haven't seen Willie's bullets, Willie does a good job. I got some of Willie's bullets, and out of everything that Willie sent me, and I still got a load of Willie. Fuck, this has been what, a year, 2 years?
It's okay.
I don't know. I lost count.
Shadow Smith, we're going to have to hook up. Apparently, we're neighbors.
It's been a while. But, yeah, Willie sent some bullets to me a while back. But they're good bullets. Out of everything he sent me, I think I found like 2 or 3 that had to be remelted. That was it.
Yeah.
You know, so, you know, good stuff.
AR Gun, check your email, Gmail. I sent you a link if you want to jump in here. Because after all, he is a Georgia boy, too.
Yeah, welcome to the rabbit hole for casting.
Come on in, children.
Absolutely.
We'll get
Willie, do you cast 223?
No, not anymore. Mm-mm.
Okay.
I gave the mold away to Preacher's Day Off.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
I could not get any. James Pollard gets good accuracy, and so does Andy 79Z28. I couldn't get paper plate size accuracy out of mine, so I stopped. I gave the mold away.
No, you're good. I was just curious because I know you're a zinker, and I haven't tried zinc yet, and I was kind of curious.
Oh yeah! Oh my God! A 223 in zinc would be super light.
I don't know if you could get accuracy at more than 100 yards with a 223 in zinc, because it only be like
it'd be a plinker. That's what I'm looking. You know, I'm thinking plinking rum. Cheap way to plink. Not that lead's not cheap, but you know, cheaper way to plink.
Oh, hey Willie. Got one for you. That's a good one. Actually, there's about 10 of them down here for you.
Sorry, that was the American Red Cross asking me to donate blood. Ah.
That's when you call them back and go, "What's my blood type?" and see if they know.
Did you tell them, Willie, that you've given enough blood for this country already?
Oh no, I've donated over 1.5 gallons so far through my life, but yeah, Andy, there you go. Andy's going to give him a try.
I don't have a problem donating blood, but I will make them go through the trouble of telling me my blood type.
The problem is right now they say I cannot because of my medication I'm on. So that's what I explained to her. Or I'd gladly go down and say, take a pint, you know?
Right.
Andy, let us know how those work out, man, and maybe I'll talk to you and we can do some trading or something, and I'll try a couple out. I'm just curious.
Come on, Daniel, you big chicken.
Oh, what? I didn't shoot. I was saying I'm gonna shoot your steel with it, little crybaby.
Why wouldn't you let him shoot your steel with zinc?
Because he's afraid he's going to pick up steel zinc pieces and try to melt it down.
He's just a crybaby. He doesn't want to try and sort zinc from freaking lead. That's all.
And you don't have to worry about it. Just keep the pot low temp. The zinc will float.
All you have to do is get you a Willie Bullet Man PID and monitor the temperature when you're melting it down.
Daniel was in the Navy. I don't build stuff for Navy guys.
He's already got a PID. Papa last put one together for him.
Oh, he's good.
Swabs.
Good. I'm glad you had a PID. The guy in the middle of the screen is going to get a PID once I get the parts. He just doesn't realize it yet.
I didn't do it. Mine's back here.
I know. And I got single shots right here. I'm building single shots right now.
Nice.
And Bulldog has 2 of them on the way. We got mailed out yesterday.
Oh, yeah, man. It's awesome.
I'll tell y'all something.
You all can thank Johnny's reloading bench. Without him, my dumb ass couldn't build these things. So
yeah, he did do a really good video on it. And it actually provided part numbers, I think.
He did.
Links and all that.
Yeah.
I'll tell y'all about giving blood. I started giving blood in my 30s, and they would call me like every time it was time that I could give again. And I went on like that for probably 15 years. I got a certificate on my wall at work where I've given 4 gallons.
4 gallons. Good for you.
Yeah, hats off, man.
Well, I appreciate that, but if something happened to me and I had to have a blood transfusion, how much are they going to charge me for it?
Can I just have my gallon back?
Oh, I donated a gallon just for my surgery. I said, if you're going to need blood, I want you to use my blood. So,
See,
not a gallon. Let me take the back. Not a gallon. I'm sorry, 2 pints. Not a gallon. Please forgive that.
See, I don't donate blood because for a good reason. I have an unusually high white blood cell count, so I generally do not donate blood just because of that.
What makes me mad is they won't let me donate plasma. I always wanted to donate plasma, but they never said I could.
Yeah, they won't let me do that either because of arthritis.
Yeah, I right there toward the end, right before I stopped giving, I had some issues, had to quit. So I could fill up that bag in about 2.5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
That's fast bleeding, man.
I used to pump. They get mad. Don't do that. I'm like, why? I want to see that bag fill up. Just
yeah.
Oh yeah.
See, I got really good veins. So anytime I've ever gone in, they've had to take a blood test or whatever. They go to stick the needle in. I can't tell you how many times it's happened where they failed the first time around. Now, how can you fail? My veins stick out like a sore thumb. They're so freaking easy to see, and you kill the vein. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, somebody with Parkinson's can hit this one.
My veins are toast for all the medication I've had. They're literally scarred up so bad. I have to donate blood through my hand now, my ankle, the one ankle, you know.
I don't know who Shadow Smith is, but he fits right in. He'd get some blood for primers. He'd get some blood for primers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we need to meet up and go to dinner. What are you doing tomorrow night, Shadow Smith?
Not meeting you.
Well,
Shadow Smith, let me forewarn you. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. Run away. Run away.
I'm twisted. Mr. Mike,
There he
hello,
is.
sir.
What's up,
Oh.
brother? Hey, I got a T-shirt, Daniel. You need
Kool-Aid and
to
a cookie.
negotiate,
That's
bro.
about what you get. Yeah.
You need to negotiate. Oh, we got a place. We got a place in town now that actually pays you for blood.
Well,
No kidding. Wow.
we can go to a place close to where I work and donate plasma, and they give you like $50. Problem is, they looked at my medical record and said, "Nah."
No, that's the thing. You gotta be careful because, like I said, with plasma, I can't donate plasma because of arthritis.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't take much. One little thing, and they'll say no.
Well, my problem is all the inoculations I had when I was in the Army to protect me from everything from, you know.
Yeah, but that doesn't count against the Kyle. It's not that they're very picky on plasma. Very, very picky.
Well, I'm telling you, that's what they said they couldn't take it for.
Yeah, there's
smallpox,
probably
I
something
think.
else.
Smallpox, I think. Smallpox vaccine.
But I still get emails all the time.
Yeah, donating 3 gallons, 4 gallons. Hell yeah, you're the man. Hey, Ricky, 6-shooter Texans here.
I can give
Yeah,
blood,
man.
but I can't give plasma. And they say it's because of the smallpox vaccine. And I was like, but you'll take my blood? Well, I don't understand this.
Yeah, who knows? They're very like Willie said, man. They're really picky when it comes to stuff.
Yeah.
They have to be though. They have to be because that plasma could be saving someone's life. I mean,
They do, and I wasn't mad when they said they couldn't take mine because of arthritis. Like whatever, I get it. It's not your fault. It's not my fault. It is what it is.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
All right, Shadow Smith's working this weekend. Well, we can meet up one night during the week. It's not a problem.
Jamie, is your dog by your feet? I keep hearing her snorting.
No, I don't put her out.
And Baloo's asleep, so you can't blame it on her. She's actually snoring.
Jimmy, can I bring up one thing real quick,
Yes, sir.
if I may, sir? So, guys, if you haven't already, sorry, excuse me. If you haven't already gone over and checked out my video for the Bill Melton 15, the BM 15, please do so. The BM 15 is to help raise funds for Bill Melton, who unfortunately passed away last week. So we're trying to help his family out, pay some bills. And the BM 15 is going to be an 18-inch bull barrel 223 wild. I have the lower completed already. I have the upper just arrived today, the slick slide upper. I have another YouTuber. I'm not sure if they want me to say their name or not, so I'm not going to mention it. But they have ordered a handguard for me, and I have another one who sent me a brake already. So we have the upper in full motion. So probably within 2 to 3 weeks, it should be complete.
Where do you enter?
On the GoFundMe link, and let me grab that. Hang on. Got it right here.
I'll throw in, and if I win it, I will pay it forward.
All right, so there's the link for the Bill Melton. Basically, you're going to go over there. You're going to donate, and then take a screenshot or send a copy of the receipt to me at my email address. And every $10 gets you an entry. And it has to be titled BM15. If it is not titled BM15, it will not count.
Hang on. Donate now.
So Bravo Mike 15. If it's not got Bravo Mike 15, it don't count. I have to have that. And the reason for that, guys, is I get so many emails in a day It's not even funny. So it just makes it easier for me to sort through stuff when it pops up BM50.
All right, continue.
Bald, I chuckled out loud last night watching your video about getting out of court. And I'm like, my wife's like, what are you laughing at? And I'm like, this bald Russian's crazy.
I haven't seen it. Now I got to watch it.
He is our favorite bald Russian, Bob the Builder, Yeah.
Yeah, we love you, Val. We wouldn't pick on you if we didn't. And we were talking about blood earlier too, man. Funny you should come in with that particular sign in there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what would we have done different? CW, you went first, didn't you?
No, Willie did.
Willie went first, but
Kyle went. CW went. Scotsman says he wouldn't change anything. Now it's your turn.
well, I think the only thing I would do different if I was going back in time, I would have started sooner.
Usted.
I started 13, so I couldn't really do too much sooner.
I started about 6 or 7 years ago now, I guess.
I grew up in a non-gun family, so
Now, probably closer to 8 years now, because I quit playing golf and started hunting again in 2012, and started reloading shortly after that. So, man, time flies when you're having fun, huh?
It sure does, man. I mean, I'm like Kyle said earlier when I brought it up. I'm going on almost 6 years of reloading. I didn't, time flies, dude.
It does, man.
I didn't know it'd been that long, man.
That's why people say life is like a roll of toilet paper. The closer you get to the end, the faster it goes.
I tell you what, I have memories.
That's why you got to buy the mega rolls.
Yeah.
I have memories of my oldest son pulling the handle on one of my lead presses, and now I have my grandson doing the same thing. So it's really cool.
Do y'all remember me posting the video of he was my oldest son, but he was reloading on the 550 and just going to town. I think he was 10 years old. It's been a minute.
So I have a question for everyone out there, and this applies to the side chat too. So we've all spent a long time in firearms. We all spent a long time in reloading. What's next? What is your next thing you want to get into? Your next project? What do you have in mind? Where do you want to go?
Get the hell out of California and go to Utah.
There you go.
That's it.
No, and it could be anything. Absolutely, Willie. That's awesome, man. And then I hope for you, my brother, that you can get out of there soon.
Me too.
CW, what about you, man?
Oh, there's so many, but most of them I can't comment on. But no, I'm just thankful for what I got, and everything's been going good, and not much to change. And I'd like to see more of the same.
One thing I'd like to do. Hang on, Kyle. One thing I'd love to do is get another pug puppy and have as many good years as I had with my chowder. That would be a great thing.
Willie, let me ask you a question. Would you like to come back to Georgia and get you another chowder? Because one of my coworkers has some little mini chowders.
Oh, I'd grab one. I just can't afford to come get it, Kyle. If I could, I would, man. I miss that dog with everything.
I know you do, brother. No, don't save my card.
Yeah, Bald, I understand, buddy. And it's with an IE, not a Y. But thank you.
I'm thinking that Pamela Earp might like Idaho.
Maybe.
Oh crap! I gotta go inside and get my phone to send Scotsman a screenshot.
All right. So, Jamie, what about you, man? Anything you want to dive into or put together, or something in the future that you've been thinking about?
You know, if I was James Veskich's age, I would do the same thing. I would go to gunsmithing school and um, get certified and work for somebody for about 5 or 6 years and open my own shop. But our trip to Dead Zero got me into long range, and I know it's hard where I live, but I'm trying to get together a rig to do that with, and hopefully get up there a little more often. I mean, really, it's a 2.5 hour drive from here. I can make it a day trip, but going up there and spending the night and getting to shoot 2 days in a row would be just awesome. But it's it would be expensive. So yeah, maybe be a gunsmith, get more into long range.
All right, Scotsman, what are you saying you need?
I don't need anything.
No, I mean proof that I paid. I mean,
Oh, proof that you pay. I just need a screenshot or an email of the receipt. Either one.
let me try this. It's sending me a link. It's not telling me what I did, but we'll try.
Either a screenshot of the receipt or a copy of the receipt in email. That's it. But the email has to be Bravo Mike 15 in the title.
Good for you, James. Enjoy your time in gunsmith school.
Well, here, this will tell you because I'm right here.
If you don't send it to me, nope. It's got to be an email. Don't show it to me on screen. It's got to be an email.
No, I was going to text it to you.
It has to be an email. Period.
Oh Christ!
I'm not playing around.
Well, I don't know how to do that.
You
Tim
can.
S.
You can
I'm
do
sorry,
it. It's
guys.
easy.
You
Tim
can
S.
you can hold your finger on that, copy it, and then email it from your phone to him. Tim S. You need to check out the Reloaders Network, and there's plenty of others like it. But most of us guys, the guys you see in the side chat, they're on Discord. There's several groups over there. If you're looking for information, learn what you're doing, that'd be a great place to get involved in. And OCD, that's kind of what I've been trying to call you. Man, my wife is just, I keep my nose at the grindstone at work. But sometimes going to work is a rest from being at home. You know what I mean?
No doubt. Angel has put me through the ringer.
I miss those days.
So, yeah, that's what I'm doing, OCD. I got the Ruger American Predator, and I got a Magpul Hunter stock for it. I got that for about $125 because I had some reward points on Amazon that I didn't know I had, and so I got that for less than half price. That's a $250 to $300 stock right there, and I hadn't bought an aftermarket trigger yet, so don't have I don't have a brake for it. I know some of you guys are putting brakes on your long range rigs, but
So let me answer James. I'm not even going to try and pronounce your last name.
Iveskis.
Yeah,
I-
E.
Yeah, something like that. Let me answer your question. So Dead Zero is in Tennessee. Unfortunately, with everything going on, we have not been able to get back out there. I was
We
planning
need
on
to,
calling
though.
them. I was planning on calling them this week, but unfortunately, this week I literally was super slammed, and between work and some other things, I had virtually no time to call them. So I will be calling them this coming week, and hopefully, kind of get an idea of where we're at and what we're looking at. And I'll do an update as soon as I can figure that out. So stay tuned. I am trying to get that figured out for you guys. More than likely, it's gonna probably end up having to be a select few, just because I know they still have all the restrictions and stuff in place. So more than likely, it'll probably be a select few, but we'll see. I know Tennessee is working on lifting all the restrictions, so possibly, potentially, it could open up. So as soon as I can get an answer, I'll let you guys know.
Mr.
Every-
Scotsman, did you get my email, sir?
Guys, I'm sorry. I got to take off. I appreciate the link, Jamie. Everyone in the side chat, be blessed. Have fun. Shoot lots of rounds. God bless. Got to go. Peace out.
Sir,
See
Later,
you, bud.
Willie.
Yeah. Okay, Idaho. She's putting the heat on you, buddy.
All right. Where's Mike Castor? Dude, I know I've heard where he is before, but I forget. Mike, where you at, man?
Carolinas, North Carolina, I think.
Okay.
or is it North South Carolina? That's, there's a small town called Due West, South Carolina. North is 95 miles southeast of Due West.
I thought he was in the Carolinas. I just couldn't remember where. Okay, Vale, North Carolina. Okay.
Yeah, I was just looking his address up.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, all right.
Okay, so
Yeah,
both
Where is that?
I'll be coming down south sometime soon.
I'm wondering about Shadow Smith, because he apparently knows a little bit about me.
He probably works with you. He's probably just fucking with you.
Yeah, probably. And that's fine. No, because nobody at my work knows my sister's name. That's what's throwing me off.
Is your sister dating? Maybe he's dating your sister.
No, my sister's married.
Well, maybe it's her husband.
It may be. Wait a minute. Okay. All right. 10-4. Copy that.
She's a friend. She's a friend.
Did you get my email, Scotsman?
Yeah, I got it. You didn't
That
send
work?
it right, but I got your text and I got your email, and when
Well,
the two
I didn't
combined,
send it right. I was just
What-
wondering if that worked.
well, I got your email. It was empty.
My email's empty.
Yeah, there was nothing in it. It was Kyle Lusk email and nothing in there.
Cool.
So yeah, well,
But the screenshot should have said it because it's got my name on it.
I got your text message, but I didn't get your email. Showed up blank.
Man, I don't do all this damn bullshit. God damn it. I go to work every day and give my ex-wife a paycheck a month. Fuck.
We know this. Quit cussing out the Lord for that.
10-4.
Yeah.
That's not his fault. That's your fault.
Hell, it may be your fault. I don't know. I hadn't had a DNA test. Oh, that was good.
I can tell you full-heartedly that is not my fault.
It's hard to. What you're saying is you're not that blessed.
I'm not that stupid.
Oh, you got me. You got me right in the heart.
Pam, I'm done. I done forgot what we were talking about now. Huh? Hey, Meg. Bye, Meg.
Hey, Meg. Bye, Meg. Oh, goodness gracious.
All right. So here's a question for everyone out there, side chat included. What caliber do you want to go to next that you do not have?
Okay,
And why?
this is going to take you off, Scott.
What caliber and why?
I am not ordained, Pam.
He should be.
I'm not gonna get a license from my church. I just have to talk about it.
I don't need to send you that. I need to send
All right, go ahead, Jamie. You pissed me off.
I think my next caliber, and I know it should be 44 Magnum before everybody starts picking on me. I know it should be
Woohoo!
Magnum,
Let's do it.
but I'm kind of leaning toward 45 Colt over 44 Magnum, and only because it's the old school thing.
Yeah, better.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Why am I going to be mad because you want to go 45 Colt because it's not 44?
Because it's not 44. I know how you love 44 Magnum.
Oh, I love 44, but 45 Colt is still an awesome round. I'm not going to be mad at you for that.
Well, I'd kind of like to have a single action army and a lever gun in 45 Colt.
I'm not going to be mad at you for that.
45 Colt is fun. It really is.
Everyone loves 44. I mean, 44 is probably
Not everyone.
I don't love 44. 44 shoots your chronograph.
well, that's because you're an idiot. learn how to aim your gun, dumbass.
Hey, Jamie even shot it and went, something's wrong with these bullets. I still got them. And I've shot that pistol a bunch and ain't never shot another chronograph.
Nobody
just like you never had any issues with your Glock, and then I shoot your Glock and it fails.
Hey, it's perfection.
So yeah, whatever.
I fixed that. There was too much lube in the. Never mind. Yes.
You never have too much lube.
But yes, you can.
Anyway, no, there's no reason to be mad about 45 Colt, dude. That's an awesome round, and yeah, I don't blame you.
I think that's a spectacular choice, Jamie. I really do.
All right, CW, what about you, man? What's the next round for you? What do you want to explore?
I've been down that road so many times. I can't think of anything that I'd like to try right now. I've tried so many. I've gone off on tangents with different calibers. I've got so many calibers, it's not funny. No, off the top of my head.
Yeah, it
nothing
almost
I really want.
Mine would be 357 because I don't have one. I gave Angel the 38 special, and I've regretted it ever since because that is a fun little gun to shoot. That little air weight. I want a Security 6 357 Magnum. And then I'll probably branch out and go ahead and grab a lever gun just to add to the collection. But yeah, I think 357 is going to be my next one.
Well, I'll say something else that's probably going to tick some people off. Not that I'm in the business of ticking people off, but dang, Pam and Idaho make me wish I was ordained.
Well, you need to make that happen.
There you go, Idaho. 3855 and a Winchester. Oh, and we were supposed to talk about 3840 too.
We still got plenty of time.
Okay. Um, if you're buying yourself a pistol caliber lever gun, do yourself a favor and make sure it has a side loading gate.
Yeah, that's the only thing I don't like about my Henry is it's got the tube magazine. You got to pull the ramrod out. I mean, it still it shoots great, it feeds great, and all that stuff with everything that I put in it. I mean, that sucker will eat anything. It's just a pain in the butt to load.
Y'all say goodnight to the old soldier.
Oh, yeah, old soldier. Congrats on your home, brother. I'm glad it finally came. I'm glad it's all together. And for everyone out there, if you don't know Old Soldier, go make sure you check him out. Old Soldier is top of the line.
Yep, you need to if you don't. Good night, sir.
Good night, man.
Night, bro.
Yeah, I'm sure today wore him out.
That's when you get a house put in. That's a big deal, dude.
Especially when you've been in his situation for what is it, 8 months now? It's been a minute.
Idaho, quit screwing around, man. If Pam stays on the market too long, she might find someone else.
Hey, Brian. Glad you're here, buddy.
So
Everybody
what's
say
your choice there,
What?
Scotsman? What are you gonna look at for new calibers?
So for me, most of y'all know I'm a big bore guy. Honestly, I think the next thing for me, I think I'm gonna try and put together a 12 gauge. I'm gonna build a 12 gauge.
What?
You heard me.
Why don't you just buy a partner pump and be done with it?
Because I already have 12 gauges. I want to build something. I like putting stuff together.
Well, okay. Is it at least going to be a semi-automatic?
Yeah, it'll be an AR.
AR 12 gauge.
Yes.
I would love for you to include me on this and take me through step by step on this because I would enjoy that.
It's something I've been thinking about for a while, honestly, and I'm to the point where I'm pretty much ready to do it. So
That's that's actually interesting.
I love the
That was
12
so
gauge.
boring.
I mean, I've looked at buying a 10 gauge in the past. Honestly, they don't make there's not too many.
There's no
There's
need.
not too many 10 gauges out there anymore, but I did have an opportunity at one point in time to buy a Browning, but unfortunately didn't have the money at the time.
That's actually
yeah,
the
no,
first gun that I ever shot was a 10 gauge.
I'm
I think a 10 auto for a long time. Sold it when the
a big fan
12
of 12 gauge. I shoot a lot of 12 gauge. I probably should reload it, but I haven't got there yet.
Well, come over to the house. I know it's a short drive.
Bald Curious, yeah, we can talk about that. Let me know what you want for it. We'll figure it out.
what is wrong with people nowadays?
Mike Astor, yeah. If I'm gonna do it, man, we're gonna go. We'll go big, man. We'll do a double drum. We'll go big.
Better hurry up. Just saying.
You can say all you want. The simple thing is just don't comply. Period.
Like I say, I've said this several times. I've done bad things in the past, and I don't want to do them anymore. But I'm not above it.
It's here's the thing, man. It's not bad to be a free citizen who does not obey tyrannical acts of government.
Oh, I totally understand. The problem is it's going to take you 15 years to get it through a court system, but they're going to know where I stand.
Free people who don't mess with courts.
They're going to know where I stand. That's all I can say.
That's all right. And let's get off of the bandwagon. That's not what we do over here.
I
I know Jamie doesn't want to be jumping on political stuff. I don't want to either.
Oh, thanks, Chris. 338. Yes, Security 6 is an amazing choice, and I've shot 3 of them, and I tried to buy all of them, and they all said they weren't for sale. So, uh-oh. Okay. So I actually asked my sister who would be named Tom and be a gun nut that would be watching this live chat, and she goes, "No idea."
That's a very interesting concept, James. I'd kind of like to check that out.
Wow, that is, yeah.
So that's one thing I haven't seen either, and I've thought about it, is building like a 6.5 Creedmoor pistol.
Better off with the Creedmoor, with a Grendel, for what it's going to do for you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking. You'd be better off with the Grendel. Have to.
Well, see, I've built a Grendel in the past, and I had nothing but problems with the Grendel. So I switched the Grendel to a 224 Valkyrie, and I've had great luck with the 224 Valkyrie.
It's just a small diameter bullet.
Yeah, I had nothing but bad luck with the 6.5 Grendel. And honestly, I think it was just a barrel.
Yeah, you just got something bad. I got a couple of them. They all shoot lights out.
Whoa, Daniel, no, bad, no. I can vouch for that. No.
I know the feeling. I know the feeling, Idaho.
Daniel, do I need to drive down there and slap you?
I was wondering if you'd pick up on that.
I don't mind getting in the truck and driving down there and slapping it. Yeah, you know what, out of you.
Yeah.
Here's Eagle Eye. What's up, man? Just in time for us to say good night. Heck dang.
Hey, Kenny, what's up, buddy?
22 Grendel AR. That sounds interesting, too.
That sounds really different. But then again, Kenny's always been a little bit different.
So, Eagle, in case you missed it, they're all trying to get me ordained so I can perform the ceremony for Idaho and Pam.
I would love for that to happen.
That would be interesting. Oh, heck yeah, 6-shooter.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rebel fits right in, man. We got to go up and see him when you come down south. Scotsman. We got to drive to North Carolina. I'll find out where it's at.
When are you coming down here to invade my house again? It's not a problem. Just need to know.
It's going to be a minute. He had something come up, but he'll talk to you about that. So one other thing, we only got about 15 minutes left, and before we start going through the room and doing our
you had something else you want to talk about.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you guys. Have y'all noticed things are starting to loosen up as far as supplies? Like we're all starting to see powder a little bit. Uppers are starting to come down, completed uppers. I saw some from AR-15 discount earlier. Yeah, Big Al, I was just noticing that too. What are y'all finding in y'all's neighborhood? Then we're going to talk about that hawking on the wall.
The trade rifle.
Oh yeah.
Hawkins over there.
Okay, tell us about it.
It's a Lyman rifle. It's a nice one. It's got nice wood on it. A real nice trigger. 54 caliber. Shoots good.
I really like that wood grain on that stock. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's pretty. So I've been seeing a lot more powders, a lot more places for good prices. Primers are still a no, although I did run across some in Cabela's for a good price. They were Winchester 41s, Winchester brand. They were 54 a brick, which isn't bad when you consider they were always 15 or 20 more than regular primers when primers were normal price. So
that's not bad, but like we were talking earlier, I found large rifle and large pistol primers, and they wanted $45 a brick for them, CCIs, and I don't need them, so I'm not going to pay that price for them. So
yeah, I would pay that if I needed them. But
right, yeah, that's what I was saying. I would, if I needed them, I'd pay it, but I don't need them. So
I learned about 3 times ago when this happened that you don't buy primers by the brick, you buy them by the case, 5,000 at a time.
about 3 times ago. That's a sad statement to have to make, but I do understand.
Yep. When I saw
do 2 of it.
when I saw Clinton coming in, I saw the writing on the wall, and I did something I don't do, and that's bought stuff with a credit card for reloading.
Well, and honestly, right now, in the times we're in, I don't know if you guys saw Biden's speech or not. And again, I know we don't talk politics, but I just want to cover this real fast. I didn't see the whole thing, but I saw enough.
Oh, you fell asleep too?
No, I had to go to work, dummy.
Oh, well, I'm
but
sorry.
what I
Me
did-
and Cruz fell asleep. My bad.
some of us work for a living. But
You
what I
kicked my ass. That's
but-
what you can do. If you
but
want me
what
to
I
show
did
it
see
right
of
here
it-
live on YouTube, I'll be more than happy.
what I did see of it was ridiculous. So when he turns around, and again, y'all know I do not consider him president by any means of the matter. He's illegitimate to the T and a straight puppet. But when he turns around and he goes, "We the people" is "we the government,"
Yep.
you know there's a problem.
Yep. I watched a little bit of it. I couldn't make it through the whole thing. I tried to, and it's not like it was that late. But yeah.
For those of you that are new here or don't understand what "we the people" means, it does not mean "we the government." It means
At
we the
all.
people were put in place to make sure the government does not do anything they're not supposed to do,
Hey,
which is
Jerry.
exactly what they're trying to do.
Hey, Jerry,
But anyway,
I like that 45 video.
That was pretty cool, wasn't it?
yeah, he did a good job on that. Or Jerry, are you gonna get the leg strap for that holster or no? I saw right in the beginning of the video. You're like, I don't have the leg strap for it.
You know,
Might not be-
man,
I'll tell you what, if we did start talking politics on here, we probably would have a lot more people watching, but we'd have a lot less people following. Yeah, we'd probably. Well, I don't know, but
Talking
Anyway.
politics can go 10 different ways. You got to be careful.
exactly. I'm like, okay, I'm shutting up.
I mean, we do it on Sundays, but it can go all over the place. You never know who's going to show up, what they're going to think, blah, 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 whatever. Not that we care what they think, but
No, we always care what our viewers think. Just
No.
sometimes we don't listen to it. Are you talking about the politicians? Because I don't give a shit what they think. Oh, never mind. We're not doing that.
yeah.
How about them Braves?
Well, I have been noticing gun stuff a little bit more frequently at a little bit lower prices. It's still way overpriced, but I agree with Eagle on that. I don't know where it's going to settle, but I know, and as long as I've been alive, when stuff starts going up, it never comes all the way back down. It kind of settles in.
So we've been through this before in the past. We haven't been through it to this extent to where they have so much control of the House, the Senate, and all the rest of it, and literally are winning every vote because of that. But regardless, we haven't been in a position to where they have so much control. So prices are coming down for sure. And I'm definitely seeing it. And there's more stuff coming in stock, uppers, lowers, barrels, you name it. They're coming in stock, and prices are slowly dropping. But like Jamie said, they're going to find a spot and sit there, and they're probably not going to go below it. Will they ever be, $40 for lower again? Probably not for a while.
Mike, God bless you, brother. I'll be keeping y'all in my prayers. Hit me up on Discord when you get back home, or if you want to meet up for supper or something on your trip, and be safe out there.
God bless, Mike.
Mike, take care, brother, and hit us up anytime, man. I know we haven't talked a whole lot, but you're welcome to hit me up anytime.
Watch those other idiots out there. I'll be staying at home and ducking for cover. But yeah, keep your head on a swivel, and remember them other folks don't love you like we do. So Ozark's seeing some ammo in stock here and there.
Yeah, I've been getting some emails here and there, but it's been about 4 times the regular price.
Yeah.
And I buy very little ammo. Y'all know I reload most of it, but there's a couple rounds that I do not reload yet.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good thing I roll my own.
I know. I heard that. Yeah, you got it covered, Mike.
Wow. You're almost as bad as me.
Dang, Big E, you was off today and you still missed our chat? Dang, brother.
Dang it, man.
I know. Oh, what I was saying to Scotsman earlier, and then we got to start signing off. And CW, you have to chime in on this. In the old days out west, the guys didn't wear guns all hung way down the side of their leg with that tie strap on. That's cowboy movie stuff. That's made for quick draw stuff and quick draw competitions. And nobody wore a gun like that until the 1950s. If you look at watch a John Wayne movie, the way John Wayne wears his sidearm is the way they did it in the Old West.
A lot of Slim Jims.
Or Lonesome Dove. You could watch Lonesome Dove.
Yep.
Okay, so Pamela Earp is going to try and grow some tobacco. If you do, please send me some.
Right? I got a pipe right here just waiting for it.
I have plenty of pipes waiting for it, and yes, please so.
Sprinkle it with some Ozark Spirit and send it on. Wait a minute. I might have said that wrong.
Yeah, be careful what you wish for.
Mm.
Well, take lots of money or not, because you might not want to pay too much.
Yeah, don't say the word. Don't say the T word.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I gotta go get glasses. Lord.
All right, Ozark, I'm lost there, but anyway, we are going to get going here. So, CW, what you going to be working on, brother?
Oh, I'm just going to fiddle around with these 12 gauge slugs a little bit. And then after that, I'll be doing some healing up because I hope to get this behind me on Monday. So, see
Yeah,
how
I
that
wish
goes.
best of luck to you on that one
Thank you.
and the knee thing.
So I'm glad Big E and Six Shooter Texan are going to get together and go to that. Oh yeah, okay, I'm getting it now. Big Al, good to see you out there, brother. Well, you got my email, my phone number. If you need anything, just holler at me. Uh, all you guys, y'all can email us at Georgia Shooting Connection at gmail.com. So, Scotsman, plug your giveaway one more time and tell us what you're going to be working on.
All right, brother. Well, I appreciate being here. Good to see everyone out there in the side chat. It's been blowing up. CW, good luck to you Monday, brother. If you need anything, holler at me. I'll do what I can. Always good to see everyone out here. Always a pleasure to be here. Thankfully, I was off tonight, so good to be here. And as far as what I got coming up, I'm going to be trying to get some 223 worked on at some point in time. Hopefully this week, potentially next week. I'm working on ballistics gel, making my own ballistics gel.
Nice.
I have a couple of blocks made up already. I got to test it and make sure the mix is right. So as soon as Daniel is ready and able, I'll go down there and we'll test that out. I want to see how his hollow points work for Bald and Curious. So we're going to make a video there and hopefully get those working and rocking and rolling. Other than that, guys, please check out the BM15, Bill Milton 15. Post the link one more time. Hang on. There's a link one more time. Please go over, check that out. If you can donate, please do so. $10 an entry, and you'll get a badass AR put together by me.
Look at him, always on the work. You hear him clicky, clicky, clicky.
I appreciate it and appreciate every one of you out there and appreciate everyone who has kept Bill's family in their prayers and everyone else out there. Y'all stay safe, stay vigilant, and freedom is never free, so keep the fight on.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. So as always, I got a million ideas for videos, and I need to get busy and start doing some of them. I got tons of test loads over there. I need to go and shoot and work up. There's BPJ, GW, GGW, Ozark. So many of y'all, thank y'all for coming. We had 45, over 40 at one point anyway. That's all I'll say. But we're glad y'all were here. Send us an email at georgiashootingconnection at gmail.com. Check us out on Instagram at Georgia Shooting Connection. Check out the Reloaders Network if you can. We're all on Discord. That's number one video, Big E. Hopefully I can get that done this weekend. I want to say y'all keep Big Al and some of the others, Mike Hester, keep him and his family in your prayers and the loss of his mother-in-law. And you guys traveling, be careful. So we're going to get out of here and let y'all enjoy the rest of your weekend. And we thank y'all all for being here. So we'll say good night, guys.
Good night, everyone.
See y'all again next Friday night, 8 o'clock, Lord willing. We hope the Lord blesses y'all all real good.